Hey knuckleheads, welcome back to Sis in the City. So British was back with the home team working remotely, and Sis wasted no time sharpening them kitty claws against his competition. In his mind anyway. Let's see what happens, shall we?
But let's talk about the DL men in the church. Let's talk about how I was sleeping with pastors and bishops. Hey. Yes, Lord, hey. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They talking about this a blouse. This is a man's shirt. This does not look like no blouse, do it? No. So look there, bitch, you are not famous. You are not known. Coming out no damn house talking about where the money reside, where the money. Bitch, please. I'm not gonna argue with you. Please. Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please.
Hey, brother Andrew Caldwell.
Yes.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. And I don't know what she be saying about this universe, but I know that God said
God?
God said that if you treat people right, if you do the right things, good things come to those that, have a good heart.
Come on now.
Come to those.
My manifestation today is fear not.
Fear not.
For I am with you.
Come on now.
Be not be dismayed. For I am God, and I will strengthen you.
Amen.
Oh, yes, I will help you.
Amen.
And I will uphold you with all my righteousness in my right hand. And that is Isaiah 51:10.
Come on, Isaiah.
I needed that.
I almost said that while you've been gone, you really started reading, but then you start saying righteousness, and I don't know at this point.
Yeah, so that's my manifestation today week.
Okay. All right, y'all. Another thing, too, I just want to say this, right? Because somebody made a point yesterday. We always talk about, the kids and the youth and where they be at. And when you think about it, like, we are even though me or Drew don't got no kids, but our generation, we the parents now, right? Like, so, we got to hold ourselves a little more accountable and be a little more responsible because everybody can't be outside, okay? Like, some of the reason why these kids outside is because mom and daddy outside too, and we got to start reeling it in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be outside 5 nights a week and then you don't know where your kid at, and just like, we got to start reeling it in, y'all, because we are the parents of this generation. You know what I'm saying? So, as much as we can say, man, these kids or whatever, it got to be some accountability for those who do have parents. Because I understand, the foster system is the thing. I understand certain ones, it is what it is. But yeah, like, as the parents, man, maybe you don't need to go out every night, or maybe you don't, like, you need to start weighing your values and what means more
But
to you.
sometimes
You don't need to go out every night. As a parent, your first priority is your child. I think I just had this conversation yesterday with somebody about me sacrificing things that I want to do for my child. That's what you have to do when you become a parent. When you want to be a good parent and you want to raise a good citizen as a child.
Because a lot of y'all, I mean, I'm sorry to say, like, some of y'all is raising like y'all homeboys and homegirls, and that's just not.
Yeah, and the kids be cursing the mama out and everything.
Like, it's okay, cool. Like, first of all, our parents' generation, like, I don't know too many, like, cool parents. Like, they wasn't focused on, like, being the friend or being cool. Like, they had cool moments, like, oh, yeah, whatever. But, no, like,
don't you disrespect me.
Exactly.
Favorite word is I'm not your friend.
I'm not your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of your little friends. And I think that, like, we have a generation of parents who, it's cool to have fun doing TikToks with your kids and being out with them and woo-woo, but we gotta put some parental guidance on really what's happening out here, because a lot of it is they outside because you outside.
Shorty, what happened to the switch? What happened to the
babies
extension
raising
cord?
babies. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's hard to fathom being 33 years old with a 16-year-old. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's really a a kid raising a kid, because you're just
Definitely.
not understanding who you are at 30. I'm just not understanding who I am at that age.
For sure.
So, having a 4-year-old, makes sense because, she's growing, I'm growing, but she's not a teenager where we're still growing up together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're going to continue to grow. That's what I had to realize, like, when I start crossing over into my 30s, and I'm like, oh, my parents had me, like, around this age or whatever, a little. So it's like, dang, like, do I know everything right now? Hell no. So leading another life, I'm sure is not an easy thing.
Well,
but we got to start taking some accountability.
We
as
do,
the
but
village and as the parent.
We do, but British, let me correct you right there. Just because she had her child at a early age and the child is 16 and 14, I know some mothers out here right now who are young and their child is young. You don't know what happened when she had spread her legs at that time, because remember, you spread your legs as well.
No, for sure.
That's not what I'm saying.
Get it straight, because my mama had us at an early age as well.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of parents.
Now I felt something on that. You tried it.
Well, Drew.
No, it's a lot of parents that have kids at a younger age, and they're able to mold
Back
their
in the
children
days,
and be
they
there
just
for
had
their
kids.
children. But then there's other people that are having kids at 15, and they outside Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and their kids outside Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they don't know where they are, vice versa, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
they're not
being
they're gonna
raised
be
by
outside
parents.
this summer, because I'm gonna be outside this summer.
Well, Drew,
I'm gonna be a
you-
hot boy.
Drew,
I need you to stay on
Drew,
topic.
You a grown man, okay? So we not even.
But I
okay.
had to set her straight for a second.
Well, did you? All right. So British is on the West Coast putting on for the Midwest. On the West putting on for the Midwest. What's up with the Queen B? What's in the tea this morning?
Well, I love a good tea session. Well, first off, what is going on with Dirk and Young NBA Youngboy? Now, okay, they always have been into it, or they had some type of beef prior to. I really don't know. Can you fill me in a little bit? Give me a little tea, Shorty.
The thing that really stems from is King Von's death. Because the guy who killed King Von was with somebody who's affiliated with NBA Youngboy. So that's where it really got to the height to where it was like, back and forth, and even was like dangerous at one point. I think the thing that sparked this back up is DJ Wackademics.
Academics, okay.
Yeah, because he's a clown, and he always just saying he just
sits behind his screen and talks.
Just sit behind the screen and just talk like he always been a clown. And it's like, just like a lot of things that we do with the culture is we give clowns a platform, and then it's just like up. You know what I'm saying? But he was on he told somebody like, yeah, Youngboy and Dirk squashed their beef, which caused people to kind of ask them about it, which they, throw a little shade, whatever. So not.
Well, he ain't throw no shade. He threw the whole tree. He called them bees and told them he was fed, and he told him, he his richest op. That's what he just named his album from this situation.
He said richest op?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Where he said, you from now on are invalid. And he said he the richest op. And Dirk went and responded back and said, I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing trending every day. So, I mean, get it together. Y'all acting like the girls,
man,
honey.
Y'all got too much money. And at the end of the day, a lot of times with beef, it'd be like, hey, man, ain't no lives been lost. But this one, lives has been lost. So I could understand if y'all don't be cool or but just like, if y'all doing all this rapping on the internet back and forth, man, it's just... Especially when especially when it's some real stuff behind it. It's like, that's why academics so whack for even like giving fuel to that fire.
Listen, I feel like I'm watching tweets back and forth from Basketball Wives, watching them go back and forth. Not to mention, last night was the reunion for Basketball Wives. If you guys did not get a chance to see it, I hope you guys watch it.
Queen B.
I've been getting a lot of mixed reviews about why all of us look different. They asked us to wear bright colors. They didn't want us to wear gowns this year for our reunion. And I had on Moschino, so everybody's, correct. I don't know why everybody keep thinking I had on some kind of boutique stuff. That's 23.
You did. I like
Moschino
it.
Spring.
It was $14.99,
baby.
and I saw some rainbow as well.
That's a $1,200 jumpsuit. Thank you very much.
Well, that was crazy for buying that because it looked like cheap thread.
Well, I understand you
better look on back of this shirt and see what this shirt came from.
Because
they make you when you got those sizes.
Listen, the same thread that they used to make that jumpsuit, they used to sew you back up. So we're even.
Well, and when they get done with the sew, we're going to give it right back to you because we both are blasted now in Odyssey.
Anyway, I really hope that you guys are able to check it out.
Where did this come from?
You can watch it on any platforms. It was a great reunion, and maybe I will be back next season if they can get my money right.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. Oh, drop the
shade. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so Kim Zodiac, ain't that your girl?
Yeah, that is fake.
Is her name Zodiac or
It's
Zodiac?
Kim Zodiac.
Oh, Zodiac.
Bierman.
That's the only name he knows how to say right.
Yeah, that's
Kim
true.
Zodiac has filed for divorce from Croy. Why everything that come out with Kim you say is fake?
It is because when I saw it on the Shade Room yesterday, I automatic called her and I was like, "Give me the tea." Croy was in the kitchen making them some pasta.
Also, she
Well,
not getting a
listen,
divorce.
if she coming back to the show,
I
just
talk
say
to her
that.
all the time.
I'm just trying to figure out why the only way I heard Kim Zodiac name is on this show for real. But I guess I don't be watching none of that stuff. Like, I just heard y'all talk about Kim Zodiac. I don't know who she is.
That's British wannabe.
She's the one that had Big Papa. She's infamous for Big Papa. That's how I know she probably is divorcing Corey for them coins because he didn't run out of coins, and she's notorious for having a really, 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 really rich man.
Okay.
So I don't know what's happening. I guess when the funds are gone, you gone with it. I don't know. But
quiet.
Yeah, be quiet because you know it's some real tea happening. Now, something that I was having a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and I wanted to bring this up to y'all to ask y'all how y'all felt about this. Now, I've been watching Tory Lanez is still going through his whole situation. He's asking, the judge to give him another day in court and give him, a chance. But one thing that I saw is my friend was asking her boyfriend, she got mad at him because a girl DM'd her and sent her a screenshot from her boyfriend telling the girl that she was beautiful.
Oh, now the girl done sent her the screenshot of her man and her DMs.
Yes, now he didn't ask to date her. Listen, he didn't ask to date her. He didn't all he said was, you look very beautiful. He just gave her a compliment. Now, my friend's upset about it, though, because he's like, you sliding in girls' DMs, you trying to talk to girls. And he like, I didn't try to talk to her. I just told her she looked pretty, which that's just a compliment. I would have said it on her comments or in her DM, whatever. Do you consider that cheating? And do you consider that disrespectful? If your girl did that, how would you feel, Shorty? You too, Andrew.
Go, Shorty.
Yeah, if my girl, if you my woman, you don't need to be on no messages telling nobody. Now, unless it's your brother, your cousin, somebody, like, you don't need, especially in somebody DMs. Like, it's even different if it's on, first of all, if it's under the comments, like, why you doing all that under the comments too? But I'm not really like a fan of like that our generation has to deal with that. Like, no argument irks me the most than an argument about social media. Like,
well, if you like him, do you think that it's valid if your girl says to you, you liking pictures, you comment on girls' pictures?
Liking pictures, I have no issue with. Okay, because what the hell we on there for? You know what I'm saying? You on there to like stuff and be active, especially the way like so cool. Like if you like a picture, cool. Like I'm not one of them people who go search who follow who or who like it. So whatever, you liking stuff, that's cool. But if you in somebody DMs and you thirsting in the DMs and you with somebody, hey fellas, this is one thing. Let me just give you a little game, bro. Stop leaving a paper trail. Okay, y'all you be killing yourself out here with with the text messages.
He sounds just like him, don't
he? You know what I'm saying? Indubitably. Okay? Expeditiously. You killing yourself with the paper trail. You know what I'm saying? You and let me give
That's why I start to delete everything.
Let me give you another little ounce of game, okay? And this I'm gonna give you this for the free, so get you out of
vanish mode.
The thing is, well, not vanish mode. I mean, you knew that already, even though you can do that too. But can't they see that? Can't they see when it's on vanish?
It goes right away as soon as you send a message.
Okay, so vanish mode is one thing if you have to be a thirst bucket.
Now, how do we get that?
You just gotta swipe up in the messages.
You definitely know how.
Yeah, like when you in the messages, but I don't even. The thing is, bruh, you don't focus on the physical, right? You gotta say something different. Like if you see like British put up, let me give y'all an example, right? No, not British. I can't.
Come on, Shorty, with the shade, yeah.
Please,
I can't give
because for me, if you want to be different, don't tell me I look pretty. Cash App.
There she go. I'm finna
That's how I
say
look
British
at it.
is different over there. You ain't gonna win. Okay. But what I'm saying is like, y'all be focusing much on you look, bro. You gotta say something that's not addressing the physical because everybody else is addressing the physical. So you gotta say something, make her laugh, or say something like, don't reply to the picture where she put up in the swimsuit thing. You send something to something else, you know what I'm saying, to start a different conversation. Cause she knows she fine.
She was wearing a swimsuit on the reunion. You right, Shorty.
She was.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't wearing.
Boy, play with your mama.
Okay.
Next
all right.
conversation.
So Drew, if you caught the person, if you found out that the person you dealing with was in somebody else's DMs telling them that they was beautiful, do you consider that cheating?
Yeah, that is cheating, and that's how I found out from the last relationship that I was in.
Oh God, Jesus
So we not
Lord.
gonna. I'm gonna cut
He
this
gets
short.
so mad about this.
In the DMs?
You know, people are thirsty in St. Louis.
Yeah,
And people
Okay, this is-
don't care if you are with somebody. So my thing is this: if you're in somebody's DM and we're together, yes, that is cheating.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
like,
I want to know if our listeners think the same thing. Like, do you think, like, I got some people that get mad about people just liking pictures, but like, I think you going in somebody's physical DM or comment is just too much. You're putting too much energy to somebody that doesn't belong to you, and you got a whole situation. I don't think it's necessarily cheating, but I think it's disrespect.
You know what I did?
What you do? Drew?
Once that person texts that thing, that phone, it goes to my phone.
Oh, you want some Inspector Caldwell
yes,
stuff.
baby, I be doing some stuff.
Inspector Caldwell.
Y'all ain't know y'all can do that. It's like a child. It's like a child thing. When someone texts the kid phone, it goes.
Okay,
to,
it's getting too federal.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah.
it, y'all. If somebody just in the DM and they just say, "Oh, you look beautiful," because my whole thing is, if you don't think it's disrespectful, leave it on the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you don't think it's disrespectful, if you don't see nothing wrong with it, be bold about it, bruh. Because it's like, damn, I put it on the comments, you can see it. I ain't trying to be sneaky. I'm just saying, because I have, you can give comments to women and say, hey, you look nice or whatever. But if you got your own, bruh, it ain't gonna go your way. I'm gonna just tell you right now. It ain't gonna go your way. 314-659-1041. How do you feel about it? Is it considered cheating? And
or is it just disrespectful?
What you think, B? Is it cheating or is it disrespectful?
I just think it's disrespectful.
It's
I
not
don't
cheating.
think anything that belongs to me should be doing it.
Which emoji make it cheating?
Smiley face.
That purple thing.
The devil, the demon time.
The demon time and the
I
eggplant.
don't like that one. I'm missing a lot of those.
You got that demon time. You doing too much, huh?
Let me tell you something. Andrew got so many eggplants in his DM.
Oh my gosh.
On your Tuesday morning, thank you for waking up with us. And if you haven't, if you weren't able to join on with us yesterday, Brother Andrew Caldwell is back in the studio.
Isn't that something?
I'm so happy to get back in my chair and be around my family.
For sure.
What
Hey,
is that
Wig.
laugh about? What's that laugh about?
Wick, let's go.
Because he made it. Drew has been off for 3 weeks. If you missed it yesterday, we're going to have to post the whole, the audio from yesterday. Yesterday's Ask Andrew was about his process and his recovery. As he said, this is going to be an outside summer for him because he can now
He a hot boy, he said.
in his words, he can now feel his back and see his private parts.
Okay. You should have let that came out of my mouth.
I'm saying you said that yesterday. That's
I can. I can see my back now. I can see my private part. I can actually tie up my shoe now. So
That's
I was
nice.
happy. Yeah.
That's great.
Because you was 6 months pregnant.
And after I delivered, I gave it right back to you.
This stomach on flat.
So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to Ask Andrew.
She's so excited to hear me. Shorty.
I am because I have been wanting to ask you this question for about a week. When I saw this question, I was like, dang, I got to wait for Andrew to come back. I can't ask Shorty this. He wouldn't be understanding to tell me what to say or do.
Okay.
All right. And B is
So
B. Go ahead, B. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm reporting from the West Coast. That's what he's going to tell you guys. I am.
How you know me like that?
I just know you. So, this question comes
She got
from
a
straight
scheme
man.
she's trying to come up with right now.
Can you let her ask you the question, please?
Andrew, I'm a straight man, 5'11", 240 pounds. My girlfriend of 3 years found panties in my car. She woke up the whole neighborhood demanding that I tell her what fat B left her drawers in your car. Those are my panties. I like to wear freaky things under my clothes, but I couldn't say anything. I felt so powerless that she slipped my tires and put a tire iron through my windshield. How do I tell her that I like to wear panties? That I'm the fat B that she's worried about?
Okay, absolutely.
I know that you was a fat B at some point, so.
Yeah, absolutely. You sound like, he sound like the men that British used to hang around with. And what I have to say is there's a lot of men that look straight, act straight, but at home they wear thongs, they wear panties, and those are the type of men that British deal with. And you
do you do that?
No,
okay.
no, because I'm gonna help you a little bit. Let's sit back and enjoy this show right quick because I'm gonna entertain you, messy boots. Okay, so I have dated people, and they was at the time they was like, well, we're gonna give you some thongs. I was like, absolutely not.
They never been your
So
thing.
you never did it?
Never did that. For those that do it, you will never know because there's a lot of straight men that wear thongs and all that.
Well, I got news for you.
What happened? Let's go.
They ain't no straight men. Ain't no straight men.
So what do you recommend that he tells his girlfriend, that those are his panties, or do you think he should keep it to himself? Or do you think that she'll accept him for who he is? Or
don't stay DL like the men that British with. Don't keep it because British go tell all her friends everything. So that's how I found out that British men wear thongs.
Oh.
Okay.
So you just go ahead and tell him that you're gay, boy. I'm just saying.
Does that make you gay if you want to wear women panties?
I was just gonna say, I don't know. Ain't no straight man walking around with no panties or no thongs.
No, because if you walk around with some panties and thongs, I'm gonna I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna say, oh well, this came from Mike. And I'm not talking about the Mike you just was with, I'm just talking about a Mike,
Got it. Okay. Got it. Well, there's your answer, people.
There you go.
That you're gay.
Yeah, he's gay. If a man walk around in panties and thongs, you're gay.
Flat out.
Bloop,
Well, what that is like the feeling?
Well,
we wouldn't know. Shorty and British, I'm about to leave because y'all are trying me.
So thankfully, British and Shorty weren't done roasting sis. They did another take of the Ask Sis portion, and here it goes.
y'all, for those of you who don't know or you missed the show yesterday, brother Andrew Caldwell has returned from the nip and tuck.
It don't look like much was done, but hey.
Well, you're not even here to see this BBL.
Yo, what?
Finally, a confession.
BBL Andrew is back, man. Yesterday, Ask Andrew. We got to ask him about his whole process. And I just want to applaud Andrew for his transparency yesterday and how open he was about
open and honest.
He was open and honest
How
about
many
it.
CCs did they take out?
Shorty, what you say?
Well, I said-
Hello?
That was British. British is
Hello?
is live on the West, putting on for the Midwest. So she's still here with us. I thought we was gonna have the whole family.
Is my mic on? How many CCs did he take out?
And what do you mean by CCs? What is that?
He knows what I'm saying.
She coming for me,
Can
Shorty.
you
Look, how much fat accumulated did they take out?
Well, they took out well, legally when you're up, legally. I mean,
It sounded like it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, I can just tell legally.
Yeah, they
Basically,
took out
I don't know.
They took out a lot, but my main thing that I wanted out was the big stomach that was hanging. I got all that removed.
Cause that mug was hanging over there.
It was hanging, and I couldn't see nothing. And today I was able to tie my shoe.
Okay.
Yesterday
so nice.
I was officially able to take a full shower.
So you done went 3 weeks without taking a shower.
Boy, but let me tell you something. This body gonna be clean. I was taking wash up in that cheap nasty soap they
You
gave
just take a
me.
little hoe bath.
You have to use
Antibiotic,
No, not antibiotic, antibacterial.
Okay, well, Drew, people have been going through things and they've needed your input. And so since yesterday Ask Andrew was about you, we're going to turn it back on the people today. It is time for Ask Andrew.
It's not about me anymore.
All right, so B, do you have any situation, any scenario that may need the assistance of BBL Drew?
Correct.
Okay.
So, We have a guy that wrote in, Drew, and this was about 2 weeks ago when you were gone, and I just said I couldn't wait till you got back to personally ask you this question. He says, hey, Drew, I'm a straight man, 5'11", 240 pounds.
Okay.
My girlfriend of 3 years found panties in my car. She woke up the whole neighborhood demanding that I tell her what that bee left her drawers in your car. Those are my panties.
Oh, wow.
I like to wear freaky things under my clothes, but I couldn't say anything. I felt so powerless that she slid my tires and put a tire iron through my windshield. How do I tell her that I like to wear panties? How do I tell her that I'm the fat bee that she's worried about?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hi, sir. Well, let me just say this. I know a lot of men, and I'm not just exaggerating. I know a lot of men here in the St. Louis city, Spanish Lake.
Oh, and where they say?
Where they say?
I'm about to get real, and I'm gonna get too real. Okay. I know some men right now who are married.
Okay.
I know some men right now who has beautiful girlfriends.
Yeah.
You would never catch panties because they leave it underneath their seat.
Wait a minute.
Okay, they do not bring it in the house because the woman be cleaning, I asked him, I was like, how do you be buying it without women? They'll tell the woman, like the woman, the cashier, be looking at them funny, and they say, oh, these for my woman because she's in the hospital.
Oh, God.
So they go to Victoria's Secret, they go to Walmart, they go to those type of stores, and they find the best panties that fit them, and they put it on when they're getting ready to go and get some. But after they get done, they either throw them away or they go back and put it underneath there, wash it and go underneath their seat. They go to a bathroom, thongs and panties are easy to wash, so they put a little soap on and wash it because, it's stuff on it.
Okay.
And they are putting it underneath their seat.
Okay, so... Wait a minute, I got lost somewhere. All right,
what's wrong? Tell me. I'm just saying there is a lot of DL men.
Okay,
I'm talking about muscle build, strong, wear thongs.
But he said that he's not.
Yeah, like he's saying,
child, he is
that
gay.
He's not gay. He's
yes,
not gay.
he
said
is.
that he just likes to wear panties.
I can feel the vibe.
So there's no way. So
but I thought you was delivered. How do you know now?
Because that vibe would never leave you, nor forsake you.
So that vibe never leave you.
Let me tell you something. My desires for a man left, but for me to want a man and listen, British, listen, weak. Don't you sit here and Shorty to try to tell me what I want to lick or what I want. Okay.
Okay.
Listen. Now I'm talking. Damn it.
You do.
Now listen. Don't y'all sit here and try to make it seem like I want a man. If I want a man, I'm gonna go find a man.
But okay, I guess what I'm asking.
I want a woman. That's my desire. Yes, he's gay in this dang on show. I'm getting off.
So Drew, he's walking out the studio. So Drew, you ain't never want no petty. Drew, okay.
I think where he lost me. I think he lost me when he said that vibe would never leave you nor forsake you.
Aw, poor sis. Couldn't take the heat, so you had to get his plump ass out the kitchen. Well, I think it's safe to say that at least British and Shorty were entertained, along with us. Anyway, till next time, knuckleheads.